Okay, so Miss LaFlamme walks in, says hi, and then she pours something into the cup.
Who did she say hi to? Are we familiar yet?
Well, it was played by Steve, but we're assuming that it's Michael Flamme.
Okay.
Because it's her brother. And then came over and gave him a sip.
Oh, I'm gonna try this new tea.
And then waited a second, and then she hit his head on the thing, and he fell and bled out.
Blood splatter.
And it caused a blood splatter here.
Let's pretend that I fell.
And then she walked out this way and left the tea.
Oh.
And planted the note and left.
And what did the note say?
And the note says...
The note was trying to cover up the murder with...
the note says...
Which was in the tea.
To the family of Michael Flamme, I regret to inform you that your family member has been infected by rabies due to a bite he received recently by a dog. This is an incurable disease, and the symptoms include change in behavior, foaming at the mouth, and paralyzation. It could take up to 3 months for the rabies to spread to the brain and spinal cord, and not long after that will result in death. So our theory is that the poison that she gave him would cause paralyzation and foaming at the mouth.
And the hitting of the head would be like if they went paralyzed and they...
If he like decided, like if he was paralyzed, he accidentally fell, and like that's how she tried to cover it up.
Yeah, so she was trying to cover it up.
Yeah. And that's our... Go.
I'm saying tonight that is Frankie Calamari and that is Baron Wasteland. And we are discussing money. Look at all this money that I have right there. It's ready to go. Ready to go. And then Frankie Calamari, or Baron Wasteland comes in, knocks me over. I fall, chair falls down. And then we're over here fighting. I fall and perhaps hit my head. My glasses fall off. They're on the floor. We're fighting. But Steve, Chris, oh yeah, Amanda is leaving looking very frazzled and confused and guilty. These are my fingerprints walking up to the board. And then we get in a little struggle. You stab me. She stabs me with the thing. I fall. My hand falls. And then I fall to the ground. And then he drags me, shoves me in the closet. This is his handprint right there. And then we walk, and then Baron Mason walks out of the room, puts his feet, and then there's his fingerprint on his bloody fingerprint on the door as he leaves.
Go.
Working out.
All right, we have Mr. Geddes, hands on the door, comes in. You stand up.
Hey, you!
You stole my sandwich. You stole.
You stole my sandwich.
Boom.
Boom.
Splatter. I step in everything. I hit her again. She falls down.
No.
Yes, you fall down. Face first.
No, not face.
I drag her by the feet. Before one last blow, she grabs hold of my shirt, rips the button off. I give her one last blow, finish it off. I walk. I take a napkin, wipe off my hands. I'm walking. This, plus the murder weapon, plus my shirt with the missing button, goes in the trash can, grab the door, and I walk out.
Alright, so Frankie Calamari and Baron Wasteland are sitting, grading papers, and they both are almost out of coffee. So they want to know who can get the last cup, which is left in the pot. So they flip a coin for it. Frankie Calamari is not happy with the result after the penny lands on the ground. He hits the cup out of his hand, and Baron Wasteland goes over to the coffee machine to get the pot of coffee. He walks over to the fridge. Frankie Calamari hits him in the face, leaving the highest velocity spatter on the fridge. He drops the cup, walks over here. Baron Wasteland picks up the scissors. Frankie Calamari hits him with the toaster. Gets handprints on the cupboard and spatter on the wall. He falls. A lot of blood on the ground, and he dies. Frankie Calamari washes himself, gets blood all over the sink, puts the paper towels in the trash can, Frankie Calamari picks Baron Wasteland up, who is dead, who is absolutely dead at this point, and walks him over, leaving dripping blood and footprints on the ground. He lifts him up, steps onto the chair, lifts him up over behind the paper. You get the boxes. And his blood drips down from his hand, which he stopped from with the headfoot wound.
Okay, so Miss O'Hara walks in while Miss Lovelace
Grabs
washing
her
her
head,
hand,
smashes it against there.
against
It
the
pulls out. Then she tries to walk
Are you
away.
gonna explain?
Oh, you.
I'm explaining. Okay, so then
No,
yes, there's a struggle right here. I'm just gonna do that.
So
She
fine.
bangs her head. Tries to leave.
She tries to
She
leave.
tries to leave. She gets
I
thrown
grab
over
her.
there.
She puts her hands
Hands there. Gets stabbed with the scissors, which causes the blood splatters.
upward.
And then she falls. And then Miss O'Hara washes her hands and walks out.
Although there's no blood thing there, so actually take away that hand thing. We don't wash our hands at the end.
So, Nicky Papa Giorgio and Mrs. Boyle are together. They're together, and they're plotting against McD because he keeps winning the hot dog eating contest. So what they're doing right now is that they're forging a letter when McD knocks on the door. So McD knocks on the door, then Nicky Papa Giorgio, knowing it's McD, takes the letter, crumbles it up, and then he throws it in the recycling bin, and then lets McD in so he doesn't get suspicious. McD knows that they're plotting against him, so Nicky Papa Giorgio quickly exits out there. Miss Boyle doesn't have enough time, so she's running that way, which doesn't explain the footprints, I'll get to that. And then McD kills her with a dictionary. And so then, once she's dead on the ground, he steps over, and because there's the blood on his hands, that explains the passive drops. And then he washes his hands, explaining the blood in the sink, and the bloody thumbprint that was on the sink turning. So then, he takes the dictionary and he rips out a page. And then he steps in the pool of blood by accident and walks, which explains the footprints. And then there's a projector in the way, but he highlights redemption and the definition because he's really mad that they took revenge on him, and he pastes it on the board. Yeah. So then he runs out the back door in order to hide the dictionary in another room. And that's how Miss Boyle died. Aww.